Coming up on today's Sun and Fun edition of Airborne-Unlimited. Updates from Junkers, HeliCycle, Montaer, Bushcat, Cub Crafters, and Hummingbird. And I'm your host, Holland Lee. Welcome back to day 2 of our Sun and Fun 2024 coverage from Lakeland. Today's show is presented by Hartzell Aviation. Hartzell, the most trusted name in aviation. Yesterday we told you it was coming, and today we saw it for real. The Junkers A50 Heritage unveiling. The newest Junkers is a faithful recreation that mates a 7-cylinder Verner radial engine to the airframe offered last year with a Rotax 912. But a desire for more historic accuracy led to the A50 Heritage.
Last year at Sun and Fun 2023, we celebrated the launch of the A50 Junior, a significant milestone in reviving an icon of original aviation design. With the unveiling of the Rotax-powered A50 Junior, we were met with an immense outpouring of support for the mission in which we are engaged. A tradition of reviving legacy aircraft icons that have been forgotten by time and history. It is a noble cause, but it doesn't come without its challenges. When we decided to fit the A50 Junior with the latest and economical and reliable power plants, the Rotax 912 IS, it forced a redesign of the nose and the engine cowling. Among other small details, the most prominent feature of the aircraft was not faithful to the architect's original form. After listening to our customers, the market, we re-engaged our pursuit of the best way to go forward. With the aircraft that sits covered behind me, we have meticulously captured the essence of Hugo Junkers' imaginative and original design. Down to the smallest detail, we have built a tribute to the pioneer himself and a living testament to unbridled creativity and innovation. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you a moment 95 years in the making, the global unveiling of the Junkers A50 Heritage. This is more than just a showcase of an aircraft. It's the culmination of months of painstaking design and build efforts to recreate Hugo Junkers' original vision in its most authentic form. From the Verner Scarlet 7U radial engine to the split glass windscreen and the faithfully reinstated analog instrument panel, every detail has been meticulously crafted to bring you an experience that transcends time.
Coming up after the break, updates from HeliCycle.
I'm currently using the Hartzell Talon, by far the best aerobatic propeller ever come out.
I use the Trailblazer. It adds performance to the Super Decathlon and dependability, and it's rugged.
Hartzell's been an excellent partner for Whip Air, just in terms of your product support as well as keeping an eye on the market and developing new products that meet demand.
It's helping us all have better performing airplanes.
It's such a proud honor to fly behind that propeller.
M700 Fury. An aircraft worthy of the name, an indomitable force. With performance surpassing its predecessor, the M700 Fury has 20% shorter takeoff and landing distances, a 30% improved climb rate of over 2,000 feet per minute, and reaches a maximum cruise speed of over 300 knots. Experience the Fury. Join the legacy.
Welcome back. Let's catch up with HeliCycle. The HeliCycle has gone through a number of owners and iterations, but looks to be in good hands with a company that keeps tweaking and improving this unique turbine, single-engine, single-seat kit helicopter.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about the HeliCycle turbine helicopter. While the helicopter design itself isn't new, it dates back to the late 90s. I believe the first kits were produced in 2001. It has undergone a continuous level of evolution and innovation as it has proceeded throughout its life. It's a single-seat helicopter powered by a solar turbine engine, 150 horsepower, derated to 100, 900-pound gross weight, and about 550 pounds empty weight. We've got a demonstrated service ceiling of over 21,000 feet. We're currently shipping Generation 9 kits, and our Generation 10 kit is under development and will actually enter production probably later this year. Up to Generation 8, airframes were fabricated with hand-bent tubes and brackets, and the more complex parts with multiple bends and complex shapes were then welded together. This is a chrome moly airframe. Generation 9 airframes transitioned to fully CNC fabricated tubes and brackets. And this was a significant level of effort both in engineering and in application. It took us over 2 years to actually get through the testing and development. And with Generation 10 airframe brackets, again, are going to continue to evolve with some slightly heavier airframe brackets, and this is important because it's the position at which the main rotor shaft comes up through the main airframe.
Updates from Montaer. The Brazilian Montaer MC-01 is about to be joined by a four-place sibling, the MC-4. The two-seater is holding its own, though, with a number of impressive fleet sales and growing popularity here in the States.
My name is Shalom, and I am the Executive Director for Montaer Aircraft from Brazil. So this is our plane. It's a light sport aircraft, high wing, with a big cargo area. It is built in Brazil, and we established now a permanent presence in the US, and we're also aiming other markets. We're heading to South Korea with a recent sale for flight schools over there. You can go from basic to full IFR. This is what we're selling to flight schools now. And this is a quick video with a hands control, how it works for pilots with disability. You have all the controls, the throttle over there, so nothing changes in the finishing of the plane. So we believe that every pilot must fly. This is a kind of a labor of love. We do not charge anything for this development. So the same price that a regular plane have, you have all these adaptations made for pilots with disability. They don't pay anything more to have a plane with the hand controls. It's just so you can have an idea, just all real leather, the same finishings, and hand controls over there for pilots with disability. And this is our new plane, the MC-04, and it's a four-seater of our current model. This plane was going to be unveiled in Brazil in 2 months from now, and you can show there's other two pictures. That's just a brief image of it with a maximum takeoff, a payload of 1,200 pounds. So it's a four-seater, ready for the new Mosaic proposed rules for light sport aircraft category.
Changes coming for AeroSport as Bushcat production shuts down. Life throws challenges at you now and then, and the folks at AeroSport got thrown a curveball at the start of Sun and Fun 2024. AeroSport has been the US distributor for SkyReach and its Bushcat light sport aircraft until the manufacturer announced that they were not going to be offering kits or complete aircraft anymore.
Daniela, we are on day 2 of Sun and Fun, and not all is roses right now. You guys have a bit of a challenge. Can you tell me what you're going to be doing in light of the news surrounding the Bushcat?
Yeah, Jim, hi. We did receive some news on Monday that the Bushcat factory is no longer producing new kits or new ready-to-fly aircraft. However, they will continue to produce parts and support current customers. So, you know, we as AeroSport have been representing the factory here in the United States for about 13 years, and we've got a wonderful community of a Bushcat family here. So myself and my husband Jeremy and I are here to support them still through the process and also be there for them as much as we can. We have a wall full of parts available, and they continue to make parts in South Africa for the aircraft. So, you know, our plans are just to support our community as much as we can in that sense. Our company provides a lot of aircraft maintenance, so, you know, we're keeping busy with that. But the Bushcat, it was certainly, you know, something that we have at heart. So, although nothing new will come our way, we will just still continue to have our current customer base going.
It's a shame. It was a nice flying airplane. I greatly enjoyed the test flight.
Yeah, we agree. It was a hard hit, but you know, here we are at Sun and Fun, and just found out, so we just are doing our best just to communicate the information as we have received it from the factory.
In the meantime, where can people get more information for those who have concerns?
Well, our website is always there. It's fly-aerosport.com. Right now, the notification from the factory that was issued yesterday is just posted there. But however, all our customers have our contact information, so they certainly know how to get a hold of us and certainly are able to provide them with any assistance.
Thanks so much. Good luck.
Jim. Thank you so much.
Next up, let's learn more about the 4-place kit helicopter, the Hummingbird. That's right, a 4-place helicopter kit. There are nearly 400 Hummingbird 300 SL kits out in the world right now, piling up hours and impressive records. Vertical Aviation's Brad Clark fills us in on upgrades and plans for this impressive machine.
Tell me what's happening lately with the Hummingbird project.
Well, we've sold 370 kits so far over a 37-year period, and good safety record, and we're always doing improvements. We're working on, we've just finished an air conditioning system that's an option now, and also an electronic throttle governor that is in the works. We're not done yet, but getting real close.
Tell me a little bit what it takes to buy and build your own 4-place helicopter, because let's face it, you are in an industry of one.
Yeah, I am the only amateur-built 4-place kit. And I am the only experimental helicopter kit that's based on an FAA certified design. It was previously a Sikorsky, FAA certified. I own the type certificate now and all the engineering data. I felt that the market was there to sell it as an amateur build kit, and I believe it was a really good choice. We have a standard kit and a quick build. The standard kit is 1,200 hours, and then we have a quick build kit that reduces it to 700 hours to finish. And it meets the 51% rule, even the quick build does. And we do a lot. We assemble all the gearboxes, the rotor heads assembled, the blades are painted and balanced, ready to install, the tail rotors painted and balanced, ready to install. So most of the builder construction is building the fuselage. We supply a lot of the upper cabin already riveted together because it has the hard points, and the tail cones are all riveted together.
What's in the future for this project?
I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with Mosaic, if they'll allow the 4-place helicopter to be involved, and without this simplified flight control stuff, keep it simple and safe. And that's what we have here, a simple helicopter, and it's safe.
After these messages, learn about Cub Crafter's plans for its Carbon Cub UL.
Why take the risk of guessing the height on takeoff and landing when SkyVoice Alert 500 gives you audible callouts from 1 foot to 500 feet up and down? SkyVoice Alert 500 is the only FAA-approved takeoff and landing height announcer, and it also gives you reminders and warnings on gear, flaps, and more. Quick and easy install, Bluetooth or wired. Get yours today at holymicro.com and receive a $300 discount at Sun & Fun, booth D54.
Welcome back. Let's hear from Cub crafters about their plans for the Carbon Cub UL. Finally, the Carbon Cub UL hit the sport aviation world by storm last year, powered by the then brand new Rotax 916 engine. Production plans are now afoot, the plane is being fine-tuned, and the Carbon Cub UL order books are filling fast.
Brad, last time we were here, we were talking about incredible plans for a Rotax powered version using the 916, which is when the engine was announced at the Innovation Preview last year, the Carbon Cub UL. I understand the program's made some headway. Tell us all about it.
Sure. We were here last year as Rotax's launch partner on the 916. So we had a 916 on an airplane in the booth. That was an early development prototype. I flew it across the country. I was super impressed with the Rotax then, and yeah, we've made a lot of development progress since then. We are very close to final lock on our cooling design. We've taken more weight out of the airplane. The Block 1 demo airplanes that are coming out right now, 930 empty weight on the airplane, and we still have more to do. We still have more stuff like engine mounts that we can go to titanium with. We still have more wet layup composites in the airplane that we can go to pre-preg with. We think we'll get another 30 or 40 pounds out of the airplane by the time we're all said and done. But right now, that airplane, if a guy comes and he buys that airplane and goes through our Builder Assist program as an EAB, he'll get an 1865 gross weight and an empty weight under 930, which gives the airplane more useful load than the empty weight. 930, 935 is the one we're flying out at Camp Cub Crafters this week.
So what's the future now in regards to production and availability?
So we are putting demo airplanes out in the field. The one that's at Camp Cub Crafters at South Lakeland, that's number 2. Number 1's at Aero Friedrichshafen. We've got another 3 or 4 coming off the line between now and Oshkosh. I think of the first 24 airplanes we're building in 2025, probably 2/3 or 3/4 of them are Carbon Cub ULs, people that have already signed up, those early adopters. And just this week, we've sold 6 or 8 airplanes on the way out here and here at the show. So it's we're off to a great start with the UL. I'm really excited to see what it does in Europe next week starting.
I think it'll be a big hit at Friedrichshafen.
I sure hope so.
And that wraps up our coverage here on day 2 of Sun & Fun 2024 at Lakeland Linder International Airport. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.